Hey, good morning. Welcome to Stand Together, day number 9. If you join the live, jump on, give me a good morning. If you're joining us on the replay, hashtag replay down below, whatever platform you're watching this on. And look, hopefully you're joining us live for this on Instagram, because this is why we're here, to join this live, to do this live. Welcome to a Saturday and welcome to day 9 for this Stand Together. Hope you're getting a ton out of this every single morning. Jump on, say good morning. Who's on today? Laura's on today. Sarah's on today. Nick's on today. Who else is on today? Electrical Embassy is on today. Greater Reef Cleaning. I was basically going to use fencing. Greater Reef Cleaning up in Cairns. You guys have some fun with lockdowns too. Hey, Pina's on. Who else is on? My favorite agents. Where are they? Love it. Lee and Justin. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Pina. Good morning, Summer. Beck, Boris, how's your new apartment, buddy? Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, jump on, give me a good morning. I got a lesson for you, and it's a very clear and it's a quick one for you as well. Want to know why? I'm sitting in the car because I got to go buy something for the family because we run out of bread. Does anyone else run out of bread at the most inopportune times? So this is going to be a short one. Jump on, say good morning. Good to see you. Jump on, Mandy, Nelly. How you going, Jace? Good to see you. Hey, jump on, Yasmina. Good morning, everybody. Melissa, good to see you. Quant, good to see you. Hey, listen, welcome to day number 9. This is a Saturday, and welcome today. So if you're joining us for the first time, a lesson Q&A. I kind of left this open-ended about how long I'm going to do this for. So every day, I suppose us hanging out and just be able to hang out together is a bit of a blessing for all of us to be able to do this and be here. So I hear what you're talking about. It's great to be here, and it's so good to see so many of you sharing this message out there, other people that maybe need to hear this and sharing for them, you know, just to be able to come along the ride, to be able to watch this, enjoy this, take something from this, start a business, grow their business, keep faith in humanity or into where they're going. That's an important part. So you're joining us in Australia, right around the world. Great to see everybody joining us and being a part of this. So listen, stand together. Now, we've got some principles around businesses and principles and strategies around your life, but I got to give you something up front. Look, we've been doing this now for 9 days, and this is our 9th day, and I love hanging out with every one of you, and I love sharing with you things that I've done, things that I do, things that have changed my world, my life, and the 350,000 students that I've been in front of live on stages around the world, and online in some of our online trainings that we have, and just to be able to have traveled that many countries and have done events now in, I think we're up to 30 countries we've done events in, 107, 109 countries have been doing our training. All of this teaches you a whole shitload of stuff that you learn and you know is absolute true and absolute gospel. You know, you don't guess. After a while, when you very first start business, right, you kind of like, okay, let me try this. And it's okay, let me try this. Then after a while, you kind of work it out. Well, it's the same kind of thing for me when it comes to teaching this, because I have done this for so long. You can't do this for a long period of time unless what you do works, right? And people listen to it and they do it. I'm going to tell you, one of the biggest principles I'm going to give you today around what I've learned through this whole process, one of the biggest principles is this, and you're going to strap in for this one. I'm going to hit you straight up front with, since you've been hanging out with me, and whatever you've done beforehand, and this is about hanging out now every single day live and doing something. And I'm going to challenge you guys on this right now. Listen, since you've been hanging out here at Stand Together, here's a real question I've got for you. Are you making decisions about changing your life and changing your business? Or are you making commitments about changing your life or changing your business? Because there's a big fucking difference. And the amount of people that fall into this idea of making decisions blows my mind. Listen, you can learn the best stuff from me, from somebody else, from anyone else you vibe with. I don't really care. As long as you're learning and you're growing, that's all I care about, right? What I want to know is that, are you actually making decisions or are you making commitments? Are you writing something down furiously every video that you watch of mine or somebody else's and saying, I'm definitely going to action that? And then nothing fucking happens. You go back to, oh, it's busy. I had some emails to do and I had this to do and the cat threw up and my child needs to be picked up and my problems I have, nobody else in the world has and it's all central to me and woe is me. Or are you going, you know what? I need to fucking do this. This is what I need to get done. If I'm going to have my life by design, I need to do this. I can't just make a decision. Want to know why you can't make a decision? Let me take you through the science of making a decision. The science of making a decision is that every time you make a decision, I'm going to invest into my marketing. I'm going to go to the gym. I am going to feel better once coronavirus is gone, Delta variant gone, whatever the next fucking variant's going to be is gone. Then I'm going to feel better. I'm going to expand only then. Only when this happens is, listen, if you're not going to make a decision, every time you make a decision in your head, you're releasing dopamine. You're releasing the good drug. You're releasing the drug that says, hey, things are okay. Now, here's the thing. You are microdosing yourself with decisions in your head that you never fucking do. It's all you're doing. Is every time you think, I want to do something, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Like if you sit there right now, if you picture going on a holiday, like, oh my gosh, because everyone in Australia needs a holiday. I hear you, right? I hear you. But if you're picturing that right now, you actually feel good thinking about the waves, thinking about getting there, thinking about hanging out. If you have children, it's about being there, not about the journey. Not even fucking traveling first class, let me tell you, doesn't shut your kids up, right? Even if they're there, so don't even pretend. But you get there. With children, traveling is a whole nother story. But then you get there. And you've got this, and you feel good because you're releasing dopamine into your system. You're dosing yourself up on these decisions. Yeah, one day I'm going to do this. I'm going to go on that holiday. One day I'm going to start that business. One day I'm going to have the courage to go out there and I'm going to have the courage to start my empire. Aaron talks about empire, but it's okay for him. You know, it's fine for him, but we don't realize that I just have to make the one decision, which is, what don't I know? Whatever it is, I don't know, I'm going to do it. Then every day I'm going to make a decision. What I want to do about it, right? What I'm going to do, because decisions are making a decision of what you're going to do and saying, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something about it. Now that decision to do something and make a change gives your body dopamine. It makes you excited. It makes you pumped. It makes you go, yes, I love it. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to change. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have a life by design, not by default. I'm on it. Yes. Yes, and you dream about it. You daydream about the life that you're going to have. And you do fuck all with it. But you feel okay because you've microdosed yourself with this thing called decisions. This thing called decisions to change your life. You've said, I want to do this, and your brain's gone, oh, that would be nice. Let me marinate in that thought. You marinate your brain in decisions. You marinate your brain in dopamine and you feel good just for that next day, and then just for that next day, and then just for that next day. So let me tell you something. Life is not about making a whole list of shit you need to get done. Life's not about going to Officeworks and getting another notebook to write down another list of stuff you need to get done. Life is about not making a decision about what you want, but making a commitment. And even that word commitment is pretty full on compared to decision, isn't it? Right? You commit to a marriage. You make a decision to marry somebody. You make a commit to marry them because sometimes it's really fucking hard. It's really hard. Everyone has challenging times in their relationship. If they don't, they're not pushing the boundaries enough. Everyone has challenging times in their business. Everyone has challenging times with team members. Everyone has challenging times in their own head, their own life. Let me tell you something. Commitment means this. A commitment is what are you prepared to endure? What are you prepared to endure? You want to grow your business? You want to do really well? Then stop fucking looking for the get rich quick. Don't tune into one of these days and go, okay, Aaron's going to say this one big profound thing that's going to make me $1 billion. It's not that fucking easy. Stop looking for the easy way out. Stop it. Stop looking for the easy way out. Stop looking for the button you can press that takes you up to the fucking penthouse. It doesn't work that way. Listen to me. This is about making a commitment to say whatever you're prepared to endure to get there. If you want to grow your business, don't give me a caveat of contracts. Okay, I'm prepared to grow my business, Aaron, but I can't invest in myself. I can't do any training. I don't want to get a coach. I can't really implement. I've got this problem, that problem, this problem. I can't do that. No, because COVID's affected me more than anybody else in Australia, in the world. It's a commitment. What are you prepared to endure? Stop telling me what you want and start telling me what you're prepared to endure. Stop telling me what you want and start telling me what you're prepared to endure. Because if you're prepared to endure, and listen to me now, if you're prepared to endure whatever it's going to take to get to the dreams and the goals that you want. I don't care if you want to grow your business, you want to have a better family life, you want to have a better connection with the children, you want to lose weight, you want to, whatever the fuck you want to do. Whatever it may be, if you're prepared to do whatever it takes, no caveats, no addendums to the contract of success, if you're prepared to do that, then you know what? You might actually have a fighting chance of getting what you want in life. You might just have a fighting chance to get what you want in life. Because if you make a decision, listen to me, if you make a decision, one, you dope your brain up to believe that everything's going to be better and you live on this dopamine in every day that you make decisions. Two, when you actually hit something hard in life, you stop, you lay down and you say, I'm going to wait till that passes because I can't go through that wall. I'm just going to wait till the wall disappears. I'm going to wait till it's easier. A commitment is when you say to yourself, I don't care what happens, how it happens. I am going to find a way. I'm going to do it. I'm going to find a way. That's it. I'm committed. I'm in. Because let me tell you something. Every big major decision that I have in my life, there's always going to be some anxiety around it. There's going to be some scaredness around it. The very first time I said, I'm going to quit my job and start a business, I was like, on the outside, I'm like, okay, yes, I got this. On the inside, I'm like screaming. Shit, is this the right decision? Is this the right thing? Should I do this? Am I going to fuck up? Is everybody else true and right what they say about me? Right? When I'm 18, 19, coming out of back of high school. Shit, what do people think about me there? All my teachers didn't believe in me there, right? Aaron won't amount to anything. Aaron's going to be able to Aaron barely passed high school. Right? And all that shit starts to come up for me, the same thing it does for you. But you know what? I made a commitment. And life's not pretty. It's not pretty, right? We're making the best of this thing right now. We're all making the best. We're in the ring. We're there. We're making it happen. But listen to me. You're never, ever, ever going to get what you want if you keep making fucking decisions. The problem with decisions is it still makes you feel good because it's dopamine. That's the problem. You still feel good because you feel like it. If you sit there every day dreaming of your empire, dreaming of your perfect life, dreaming of your perfect body, you'll actually have a pretty good year because you'll feel fucking great. You'll feel on fire. You'll feel amazing, but you will go nowhere in that year. But you will have micro-dosed yourself on dopamine through decisions every day of your life to say, okay, I did it. Yep, I feel okay about my life, right? Listen to me. Whatever you want, and I'm not here to tell you that all of you need to have 45 houses, 75 cars, and 8 million businesses. All I'm here to say is this, real simple, what do you want? And if it's something greater than what you have right now in certain areas of your life, my question to you is, what are you going to do about it? If you're going to make a decision to go have a happier life, if you're going to make a decision to go out there and have more fun, right? Then every time something else comes up, you go, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, we're supposed to have a date night. I'll have to put it off. Yeah, we're busy. Oh, I'm supposed to, pause right now from work and then go and, play some sport or go for a run or go and collect shells on the beach because I do that for fun and it's really how I love to do. But I can't do that because I've got this other meeting that's coming up. You'll find excuses, right? Whatever the fuck you want, you got to lay that down. Then you've got to make that commitment to say you're prepared to do whatever it takes. Because if you ever think that you ever see anybody on social media, on TV, in real life that have ever achieved anything, that haven't made a commitment, you're fucking wrong. Look at the Olympics. Every one of those athletes, and I've had the very, very, very good fortune of coaching a few of the athletes that are in the Olympics. And let me tell you something, having performance coach there, listen, every one of them had to wake up early for a long time. Every one of them had to make decisions and commitments. Every one that won a gold, I promise you, had to sacrifice shit in their childhood, in their teens, in their young adult life to this day. Right? Every one of them, because of what they wanted to win. Every one of them had to work in shitty part-time jobs, barely surviving because they wanted to go out there and compete to win a fucking gold. They didn't make a decision to be a runner, to be a rower, to be a sports athlete, to play basketball, to play hockey. They didn't make a decision. They made a commitment. And that's the biggest difference. They made a commitment. And that's the biggest difference. What I'm saying to you real simple is this. I'm going to keep sharing things every day I can. We haven't put an end goal on this. I'm going to keep sharing when I can in between running my businesses, my empire, and teaching my students that I have in all my programs. And I'm doing this because I know some of my students are watching this. And I know the people that with the wider world are watching this. We see within a couple of 2-3 days, we see 10,000 views. We see people watching this that we know. We know people need to hear this message. But listen, I know that only a percentage of those of you watching this will actually make a commitment to make a change. Like right now, if there's something you need to learn, what is it? What is it? What do you suck at? Right? Do you need to work on your mental state? Do you need to work on marketing? Do you need to work on sales? What is it? Then make a commitment. Make a commitment. You're not going to change your business unless you make a commitment to go do that thing. And go do it. Right? Go find the thing you need. You need to learn it. Go do it. You need help? Reach out. DM me. Right? Say, I need this. This is what I need. Make a commitment. I need a coach. I need a this. I need a that. I don't know what you need. I'm not speaking to you. But you need to work out what the fuck you want, what you need, and then make a commitment to go make that happen. Stop making decisions. Stop micro-dosing yourself on decisions and living in this la-la land that one day you're going to finally get where you want to be in life. Because life's not pretty. You just got to make it work. You just got to make it work. So here's the deal. I want you to stop making decisions. I want you to start making commitments. What are you prepared to endure? And if you tell me you're prepared to endure whatever it takes to have a better life, to have more income, more impact, more influence, or to have a life by design, right? If you're prepared to do that, then you're going to get somewhere. And that's what this is about. Commitments. It's time to make some. What questions have you got? Your turn to do this now. What questions do y'all have? This is your time to do this now. What questions do you guys have right now? What do you got? What do you got? What questions have you got? Hit me up before I go buy some bread. What questions have you got? Any questions for today? Before I go and I grab my bread, I'm probably going to take 1 or 2 questions today, and then tomorrow morning is going to be that next thing for us. Any questions you guys have? So listen, this is about making some commitments. It will change your life. It will totally and utterly change your life. Make some commitments. Commitments are, whatever it's going to take. What are tips on executing commitments? Your commitment should, for yourself, right? Your commitment should be, okay, whatever I want to do, I'm doing whatever it takes. If I have to get up an hour earlier to read that extra book, if I have to sell something of mine to be able to go and spend money on growing my business, if I have to be able to have an uncomfortable conversation with somebody, I'm going to do whatever it takes. There's no such thing as what are the steps now to be able to commit. The steps are Whatever it's going to take, whatever you need to do, you do it. You do not hold yourself back. You do not make excuses. You go out there and you make yourself take the action, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, to do what it's going to take to get there. Questions? How can I turn the dopamine into decisions and commitment? So here's the thing. Anytime you think you want to do something, right? I would say to you, okay, is that a decision? You say, okay, I want to scale my business. People say to me all the time, Aaron, oh, you're the Empire guy. Meet me in the airport, right? Oh, you're the Empire guy. I'm like, yeah. They're like, I want to grow an empire. I'm like, cool. They're like, when? They're like, oh, I'm just, like when? They wonder why I ask when. Why the fuck wouldn't I ask when? I want to start a business. Okay, when? Oh, I've got to wait till probably next year. Probably next year. Probably next year. Good luck with that. Because your probably next year will turn into probably 2027 and then more excuses why you're not going to do that. So if you make a decision, the question you're going to ask yourself is, what am I prepared to endure? So if you want to lose 20 kilos, okay, what are you prepared to endure? What are you prepared to endure? Are you prepared to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go and run every morning? Are you prepared to get a personal trainer? Are you prepared to find the money to pay to go to the gym that's going to serve you better, or to find the personal trainer that's going to train you? Are you prepared to go get meal prep for you? Are you prepared to go see your dietitian? Are you prepared? Like, what are you prepared? Are you going to be prepared to do whatever it takes to get there? So ask yourself, is it a decision? Okay. Now, is it a commitment? The commitment is this. Am I prepared to do whatever it takes? I want to save my marriage. I want to be able to be better friends with this person. I want to be able to work better with my business partner, with my employee. What are you prepared to endure to make that happen? What are you prepared to endure? Whatever it takes. And whatever it takes, you do. You listen to your intuition, you listen to your gut, you stop holding yourself back, and you do it. That's how you turn a decision into a commitment, and you don't let anything else stop you. Questions, what else we got? How do you endure running a business and homeschooling? Well, I'm very fortunate that my wife does most of the homeschooling. I get involved, though. Yesterday I was doing a whole bunch of them as well, which is kind of cool. My wife does most of the homeschooling, which is kind of cool. But I make sure that I'm involved in things that I can be involved in, and I juggle those things when I can. And look, there's been times where my wife has had to do things, and she's had to be out for a couple of days, and it's been me running my empire while I'm looking after Alessandra, who's homeschooling, and Roman, who's in kindergarten. And you know what you do? You make it fucking work. That's what you do, right? And the times I've had to do it, I've just made it work, right? I just had to make it work. If I have to go out there and if I have to sit with my daughter and show her what to do and go and set my son up to be able to do some activities and fun stuff while I'm doing it, that's what I would do. I'll make it work because I made a commitment to make sure that everyone can get what they need. My daughter can get what she needs so she doesn't fall behind in her schooling. My son can get the attention and the presence that he needs. And the things that I'm required to do for my 44 investments, I know that I can do those things because I'm making a commitment to make it work. And you know what? Some of those times, like you, I've had to work until 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. I've not slept many times before because I've still got up at 4:30 in the morning, and I've just stayed up all night working on a brand new project because I get obsessed with an idea. I go, this is an idea, this is the project, I want to do this, or I'm trying to fix something that's broken, and that happens, right? I presume it's the same kind of thing that happens for somebody that's trying to write a new album and they sit there and they're staying up all night trying to get it out, get their words on paper. That's the same thing for me when I'm trying to build businesses and ideas, because that's what I want to do. Because I commit, I don't make decisions. What other questions you got? Probably take one more question from all of your amazing questions you guys have got so far. What else we got in here? So many great questions, guys. And many questions I'm missing. Definitely. Make sure you jump on tomorrow. Yes, I know it scares the shit out of you, Nick, but you're being too comfortable too fucking long. What's the first thing in Kajabi you'd watch on Concrete? Yeah, look, I think for you, Pina, being a part of the Empire Circle, you've got access to everything I teach. The very first thing I'd be doing is making sure you're going over and over again, all the things you get access to, like around Life DNA, Life Pillars. And then for me, you know what the secret is? I'm always just plugged in. I'm always plugged in. Any training, books, reading, whatever, I'm always plugged in because I'm trying to read, I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to keep connected, you know, of the things, you know, like I've got pages of notes over here, of things I was taking with me for the 3 seconds I'm going to be out of the car picking up bread to read something. Of pages of notes of things that I've taken the last 30 days, of things that I've learned and I've been implementing. Just 30 seconds while I'm buying bread on a Saturday morning before I go back to see my family. I'm reading, I'm learning, I'm making it work. When I have no time, I'm making it happen, because that's life. You just make it work. You make it happen. Right? And for me, that's part of this thing. So for me, this is about making a commitment to change. This is about making it being. So for me, Pina, I would be plugged in and never be unplugged. That's the thing that keeps me going all the time, is staying plugged into the world of change and being around those that really want to make a change, not around the fucking naysayers, not around the people that don't believe you can have what you want, but being around those that make me feel empowered. Because if people make you feel like you can start to achieve anything, then you just might. And I learned that a long time ago. And I became a people collector. It sounds like a serial killer, I know. But I became whoever was great people, I'm like, I need that person in my life. I need that friend. I need that mentor. I need that coach. I need that advisor. I need that whoever, or I want to be around that person more. I need to have those people in my circle of influence. And I became obsessed with that. And I became obsessed, conversely, with kicking people out that weren't serving me. Commitment. And how to keep focus on commitment? You think about what your obligation is. Your obligation is to serve something greater than yourself. That's your obligation, is to serve something greater than yourself. Liza, what's a challenging story you've never told? Oh my gosh, so many you've told, so many I haven't. I can't even think about what I've not versus what I have. I have challenging stories all of the time. Day before I was about to launch a new business, had everything ready to rock and roll, everything's ready to go, banners are all done, website's done, marketing's done, everyone knows, we're ready to press play, we spent so much money, pow, cease and desist. You can't use that name because it's owned, intellectual property globally, by somebody else. We forgot to check one extra patent office. Whoops. We had to change about $150,000 worth of marketing, physical banners, web designs, everything, the whole kit caboodle, the whole branding, shops, uniforms, everything. There you go. Maybe I've not shared that before. I've had so many fucking things go wrong. Oh my Lord. So many things go wrong. Make sense? Hey, listen. I'm going to go buy some fucking bread. So, my children are going to be scratching. And my wife will be scratching at the window, going, can you come get us some bread now? Let's do this, right? You're going to be committed. Committed. Hey, someone told me that if you're going to buy a four-seater Bentley, you can't get 2 kid seats in the back. 1, 2. How you like them apples? How you like them apples? Commitment. Commitment, not decision. Hey, listen, much love to you guys. Let's go start kicking some goals. And if you're loving these lessons, make sure you're sharing them, because these lessons are for people, let alone people that are building empires. I know I'm Mr. Empire. I know that people come to me to build multiple businesses, multiple income streams, have some of this, right? But this is about sharing this. So go out there and share. People that need to hear this message. We all have an obligation to do that. I can only share to those that are with me and watching me. And I know that, tens of thousands of people are watching this in the coming days, plus the live as well. Great. If you go back to the last couple of lives, have a look. They're blowing up. Everyone around the world is watching these. Everyone's getting involved. But let's go share this message even further and wider. And let's go out there and share with people. Much love to you all. Hey, listen, I'll see you tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, Pancake Day, day 10, for another stand together. Go kick some goals. Remember, if you're going to live a life, you may as well live a life by design and not by default. Much love. And hey, you know what? Go out there and fucking scare yourself today. Let's make some commitments. Bye.